Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 77, day 5, and it is of course a yellow day today. So, yeah, sorry about being a little bit late. YouTube did a weird thing, well it's actually not YouTube's fault. Remember when I used to do like multi-streaming back in like November or so, like 9 months ago? And we used a program for it? For whatever reason, that program, even though I haven't used it since like 9 months ago, keeps occasionally overwriting my stuff. I have no clue why. It like tried doing a 0-second stream and then reset all of my settings. And yeah, that's really annoying. I'm not sure why it still does that on occasion. Hasn't done it for like months upon months. Yeah, we'll need to figure out something with that. Either like completely delete it out or something. I forget where it's even located. But yeah, it keeps doing that ever so occasionally, and it hasn't for a while, so I thought it just stopped, but apparently no. And yeah, I had to reset every single one of my stream settings. Literally every single one, including description, is everything related to it. Every last setting. So that's been fixed now at least, but I had to do it before the stream started. Anyways, let's go now and actually do Guild Wars. So two things we're going to be doing today. One is, I think we're already done here. However, I do want to go mess around with Tesla and see what we can do in the World Law event with that. Actually, I might as well grab the loot right now, though. And then, of course, Yellow Guild War, which will be the main thing. And then probably a little bit token farming at the end, since we won't be doing the World Lore event the entire time. And we already finished out Bounty Hunter, so we don't need to worry about that. Also, gosh, what on earth is that loot? Why am I staring at 3 oranges? Why do we just get 3 oranges? That is horrifically bad loot. But at least we did get some good one like a little bit earlier in the week, but still. We did get a major blue and minor blue earlier. Off a bounty hunter, actually. We got major blue, minor purple is what we got as our bounty hunter loot. So we did pretty good on bounty hunter this week, which of course we already had finished since last night. Actually, since last morning, I should say, since we did it during the morning stream. Also, not too high of a score to be able to go onto the leaderboard either. 350,000 is relatively low for a bounty event. Gosh, the top's all the way at 4 million, though. What even? They really want that power orb, that's for sure. Anyways, let's go do Guild Wars. So, Yellow Guild Wars. Gorgolfa is probably like the absolute safest thing you could ever try to go for in Yellow Guild War. And if I'm not mistaken, we have gone to Divinish Bala Quillin Gorgolfa build, where we basically build a Divinish Bala Quillin team, but build it very safe. So, Gorgolfa, Rope Dart, Divinish Bala Quillin. I do believe we do need to make a shift to this team. So the main shift we're going to need to do is... what does it change here? I mean for banner, that is. I mean, not for banner, I mean for tokens. We don't need 20% start. The main thing is probably going to be cleanse then. We could commit to triple cleanse if we really wanted to. Do we even have anything we need to cleanse? In this particular battle, not really for the most part. I guess he has a web. Well, it has Hunter's Mark. I don't know. I guess we'll go play it safe. We're going to go Pure Cleanse. Might as well play it safe. I'll do it over top of our armor, actually. We're going to go Pure Cleanse for every single one of these. If nothing else, to make sure we have no stats effects issue this entire time. Should be fine then. So yeah, Gorgolfa, Rope Dart, Divinish Bala, and Quillin is the game plan. Should be good. Wait, did I say you were naming the bounty? I wasn't paying attention specifically to the names. What rank did you get? Are you very high? Also, hello, Bill Warhammer. Hello, William Walter. Hello, I didn't say hellos yet. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Connor. Hello, Foro. Hello, Captain. Hello, Drock Savage. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Let's go get our starting mana. So we got a Rope Dart already. Let's see. What do we even need here? What do we need? What do we need? Let's go Rope Dart to the last slot so he doesn't get a good Empower. Technically, they're both an Empower option, but still want to do it that way. Actually, yellow to green or purple to green? Yellow, I mean, purple to green is going to be a bigger threat. So we'll kill that out all the way. Oh, but then again, we're board clearing anyway, so I guess that didn't matter which one we went for necessarily. Since we were getting board clear anyways. So it looked like it worked out. So we made the right decision. Let's get rid of hero just so we don't have to deal with it. Do we have Quillin alignment? Purple to red and brown to skulls, which is not currently aligned then. That's also still not currently aligned, but so much damage that it might just be worth going for. However, I'd rather just go for that first and then see if it's worth going for, which we still get a poke out of, but we can also just get a poke by doing that, so we might as well just go for that. Do we have a drop for that? Yes, we do, so we'll go for that. Throw a rope dart at it, and that should be match. Let's go throw a rope dart. Armor tear unfortunately does not count as damage, but the other part of it does. And that's dead. And normally we want to cast Quillen before we cast Divine Ishbala. Hello, Wagamura! Welcome. Let's see. Hey, you're hoping to learn how to win 5-0 in Guild War today? Gorgotha's generally the safest bet for any brown, I mean yellow day. Oh, I forgot. Gosh, that troop right there. I was like, yeah, we'll have 75% reduction. I forgot. I guess it prioritizes doing that first. It's not the first time I actually fell for that on this Guild War day. We've actually lost this Guild War day before to that mechanic. Gotta be careful. Let me entangle him now just so he doesn't kill us. Play it safe. I really need Gorgotha full mana right now. That is not available though. And he's gonna have a yellow to skull, which will actually do nothing to us, luckily. Actually, he gives us a lot of value right here. Actually, maybe not a lot of value, but we could grab that. I wish we could do something with the other side there. Again, I really need Gorgotha to cast, but I have no way to do so. I'm gonna have to take one of these skulls just so he doesn't. Since Gorgotha is so low from that poke. Oh, we might as well go for that. Doesn't really help us too much, though. If I go for that purple to the other thing, it's going to trigger for, I guess we could try for Skull for Sky. Otherwise, I'm just handing him a Skull. And he has 15% chance to kill. Not sure if that's worth it. I'll still do it. Okay, good. It doesn't get the 15% chance. We should be fine, then. Divine Ishbala does not currently have alignment, though. Not for an extra turn. For a lot of damage, yes. For extra turn, no. So we will take that for now. Doesn't really help us too much, though. I'll take that. Again, he gets that poke, but it's still not enough to kill, luckily. And once again... Oh, no, we do have alignment now. Okay. Didn't see the yellow there. Okay. Should be fine. Unfortunately, did lose a troop there, but it doesn't look like we're going to die. So that's a good part. Let's take that for now. I just need to get a rope dart rolling. I'm actually going to take this. Seems like the safest one. So let's throw that down, and next little skull will kill. Unfortunately, there's like no skull around. Let's go to Divine Ishbala then. And there we go. Okay, next battle. What do we have? Wild Fang with its extra damage. Gotta be really careful. 2 times on skull, 3 times on ability. And other than that, it's basically just a Divine Ishbala Quillen team. Copycats. No, it's a really popular defend team. There's a lot of variants you can do. Let's see, we'll take that. We can't use the Empower option because it's not yellow. So it's normally ran with a Divine Ishbala Quillen team. Do I just let him poke us? I believe the answer is yes. I have to give him that mana so I could do a brown follow-up. Actually, at this point, I might as well do yellow follow-up. There was no way of knowing that we would have gotten Alpha Sky. But we did. Okay, let's go kill this first. Actually, his biggest threat. Actually, or is, no, this is actually still biggest threat. And then we go for a nice big Gorgotha. And then we should be good to go to win next turn, hopefully. As long as Divine Ishbala has alignment right now, which it does. So we'll go for that. And I believe that is match, especially if Quillen has alignment right now, which it does. Do we go for a rope dart first? Sure, why not? Let's kill that, I guess. Just get that out of the way. Then go for a big burst. We don't have even more ways to skull spam, however I'll go for that first so we can then do this. And I believe that is match. Then we just rope dart it. And throw it a little poke. Yeah, this team does get a kind of infinite loop. It's not actually infinite. But it gets one of those weird loops where it's not infinite, but it's normally long enough to win the battle. Where once it gets going, it gets a big enough burst that you're generally just going to win the battle once it does. Once it's fully operational. Takes quite a few turns to get it fully operational, though. Because you need everything to have full mana. What do we go for here? Kind of want to go for yellow off of brown sky and just hope for it. We could also do the same thing with brown and chance it that way. Which I think might actually be the better way. Since if we get double yellow, we get extra turn. Ah, we got 1 to 2 yellows. Wrong spot, though. Very unfortunate. Okay, he's actually going to get a lot of value here. That is dangerously high amount of damage. I actually want him to kill Grogolfa, but I don't want him to go further. Did he just infinite us on turn 1? Submerge! Thank you! Oh, it's not going to make too much of a difference. Rip. Rippity rip. You're allowed to end your turn. It's in a Beatrix infinite loop. Stop casting. Rip. That was a lot of damage very quickly. Well then, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Luckily a little bit of a better starting board this time. Though it might not make a difference. Let's see, purple to green. I think we can stop that completely. Oh, well, we can move that at least. No, he still gets pretty good value. Not enough to start looping yet, though, at least. Okay, rope dart. You need to go do something. Beatrix, I think, is actually biggest threat. That or hero. I'll deal with hero first. Problem. That's not enough to kill right now. What do we even want to go for? Just trying to see if there's any way we could fully block it. Not really, but we could take this yellow at least. Still gets a lot of mana though. Okay, we'll take the brown down. Only problem with casting Gorgolfa here is it's going to be really bad value. We do have alignment on this, so I'm just going to have to go for it then and hope we get yellow. Which we do not, but we get a lot of other stuff, so it kind of works out. We'll take that then. Okay, that's everything we need to win now, I do believe. So let's go rope dart you. We then Divine Ishbala. This ideally gives us Quillin. We cast the Quillin. We rope dart again. And that should be match, and then we Divine Ishbala kill. Or that. That works too. There we go. Ah, we took a loss on the one though. Won the second time once we got our loop going before they got their loop going. Gosh, I was on track to be so good too. 8,004 points with a loss is very solid. Gosh, that happened to us 3 times this week. 2 in particular where it was like really got us. But out of nowhere. But yeah, unfortunately we took 3 losses. That point's still doing decent otherwise. And we're currently in 4th place in bracket 4, though we don't get to move up unless we make top 3. So unfortunately it looks like we will be stuck in bracket 4. Also Intrum, what happened to Intrum? How are they all the way in... What on earth happened to Intrum Guild? I thought they were in like top few every single time. Aren't they still the highest trophy count in the game? Like even Anonymous is like about to go down. Weird. Like for the longest time they've been like the 2 big guilds. Like every big guild has always fallen eventually. Oh no, Intrum actually got outpaced by Rockstar now. I'm not sure what their current rate is, but they might even be beating out Anonymous. Depends what their rate is. But yeah, Intrum's finally falling. Oh no. And Matchmatchers at one point was actually number 1. But interesting. Because they're doing worse than us in Guild Wars this week. Which is, I think, the first time in a very long time that that has happened. We beat them on the very first Guild Wars and a few past that. But since then, they kind of been beating us. But now we beat them. Because they're actually dead last in bracket 4 right now. Very weird. I'm not sure why they're so low as a third highest trophy count guild. Unless they're just missing a bunch of people at the beginning of this week. But they're 30 out of 30 now, so that's very unlikely. Not to mention they would have to have done bad the previous week to have even gotten to bracket 4, all the way from where they were. But anyways, so that's that. Let's go run through our dailies then. Then we'll go hand out code. And then we'll go do World Lore event with Tesla. See how that goes. Been meaning to do that earlier. Speaking about things I need to do earlier, I still haven't covered any videos yet. Soon, TM. The soon is intensifying. It will be out before the end of the week, obviously. We've technically already gone over it on streams, but you know, I always still like getting the videos out. Also, why am I doing this instead of... Actually, this is better to do than the other thing. I know, at this point, it's like the last possible seconds, it will be up. But it will be up. Oh yeah, that's something. Does anyone know where a text-based version of all the tasks were for the week? I know what they all are, but I don't have it in text form, which I normally like posting in the description. Does anyone know if that was posted on the forum anywhere? Because I need to go post that on the thingy thing when we do go and do the video. That or I gotta type it all out, which wouldn't be that long. It would take like 10 minutes or less to type it all out, but it would save time. Because I have a full list, I'm just not sure where it was posted on the forum at this point. It's normally a lot easier to see it if you were doing it at the beginning of the week. But it's probably buried by now. What do I mean? All the tasks, but laid out in text. As in, you could just copy-paste it. Let's see. Because I'll be putting that in the description of every single one. And even though I know what they all are, I would have to type it out. Yeah, the campaign tasks. I assume it's somewhere on the forum. Why not link the picture? Because text works better, since people can see it instantly. I'll probably just type it all out if it's not up anywheres. Let's see, we'll throw that down. I know the very first week it was typed out on the forum. Not sure if people are going to bother every single time. I will know what the tasks are pretty much every single Monday night. But someone's pretty much always going to have it posted almost immediately because they're going to do it like the second it comes out. Whereas we don't do it till Monday nights. There's my Phoenicia team. Theoretically, you know what banner are we even running, or tokens are we even running right now? Armor? Yes, we're running. Oh, no, we're not. Wait, what are we running? We're running Magic. Alright, let me go switch to Phoenicia then. If we're already on Magic. Let's see. I'll throw that down. Supplement. Maybe we can make that your job. To collect the tasks every single week. There, you post me a lot of guide things for like everything. Even for the Animal Crossing thing you did. Yeah, I know the first week it was on the forum. I didn't check this week. It's probably up there somewheres. Alright, that's out. Let's go get handout code. And then we need to go do World Lore event. Mess around with Tesla for it. Where on earth is the thingy thing? Also, Salty, I need more codes. Salty! I got like 5 codes left. We ran out of codes on Thursday night, meaning Friday we will have none. We'll have one for Thursday. But assuming we get 0 more, I only have enough to last till Thursday night. As in enough for Thursday, but then we run out by Friday. So hopefully she gives us some more on Monday. Or Sunday nights. Like if she doesn't, we might not have codes for like a week or 2. Or at least for a weekend. Which is bad because a mythic comes out this Friday. It's a pretty useless mythic. That's even more of a reason to have a code. To offset the useless mythic. Where did the thing go? There it is. There you guys go. There's the redeem code used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over here is not that. Whatever your game says over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters that start with PG. And that's funny, PG. And gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And it's only usable on PC mobile version as always. But there you guys go. Okay, next order of business. Let's go run the medals for additional damage. And let's go build a Tesla build. Everyone keeps saying how broken this is. So let's go see how broken this is. Let's see. What do we have to build with around Tesla? Oh, did I ever copy that team? I'm not sure if I did, just in case. Let me grab that. I do want to mention this as a team for the non-existent video. Campaign. Why do I have 4 times Farish Raw for one of these? Wasn't that last week? I don't think that was needed this week, was it? Actually, it probably was. But we're going to be showing a real team, not 4 times Farish Raw. Let's see. Where did the thingy go? Riddles in the dark. Okay, let's go build Tesla. Tesla 1, Tesla 2. Now we need mana accumulation. Jar of Eyes, go. Okay, do we have any power that isn't useless? Wait, what? There's no human in powers that use blue? Apparently not. There's no blue in powers under human. Interesting. Okay, well that's a thing. Or lack of thing. I think we're kind of fine as is. We'll obviously change banner though. But, what do we need? Blue-red? Probably. Blue-green could work too. Oh, not with that though. That seems about right. Alright, let's go see what this does. Pittsburgh. We'll always find something in the text. The random letters. Oh. Tesla is enough to one-shot. I didn't think that actually would be with a lower amount of metals. It is. Hold up, that actually is. That is very broken. I assumed without enough metalage it wouldn't have been enough damage. But apparently, even if you only did tier 3, it is enough to one-shot. And then you have the other one for revive. Gosh, that is broken. That is very, very broken. Pharaohs next week? What do you mean? Farish Raw? I forget if it was a key to our event or not. I would have to check the almighty spoilers. Let me double check. Next week is a, next week is, Silverglade. So no, you won't be able to get Farish Raw. It's a Silverglade event for next week. Come on, Blue Storm. Help us. Oh, that was surprisingly not enough damage. See, it's possible for it not to one-shot. Because that's why I thought it was doing the entire time earlier. Is that it would not one-shot the entire time. It would have to double cast. So I was thinking, oh, double casting with the other weapon is just as quick, if not quicker. But apparently it is one-shotting most battles, just not all battles. Yeah, the graphical version keeps getting posted to the forum. But this week, I don't think a text version was posted. So I'll just type it out myself. Or worst comes to worst if I really have to link to it, but it doesn't take that long to type it. But delaying it even more than it already is not going to help. But no, I'll probably just type it all out. Oh, it even has suggestions on the easiest way of doing each one. I'll give my own suggestions, though. Oh, it's interesting. He's compiling it by week as well. So you'd have a full thing for every week. I didn't realize that. Interesting. Does the document version have a text thing on it? Hold up. We might have a copy paste already. No, this is a thing explaining what campaigns are. Let's see. Yeah, that's just a thing explaining them. Unfortunate. But yeah, he probably would have the text set up though. Because to be able to make those images, you would have to have the text. But you can't export the text from a PNG image. Let's see, we'll take that over. Grab our Tesla. Yeah, I'll contact them later on it. But yeah, gosh, Tesla is very strong for this. Also, we technically don't have to keep doing this. We already got everything we needed. Where do we place in the guild right now? Probably pretty low since we only did like barely above the minimum. That's not like we're going to make leaderboard with our thing. So I'll probably go token farming then. Yeah, Tesla is definitely very broken. That is insanely broken. I did not think she would actually one-shot that far. There are some that she doesn't. Yes, we only have 2 medals. One fully maxed and the other one at the smaller badge. And the reason for that is we only bought tier 3. Tier 4 would give you 2 fully maxed ones. But with tier 3, you do not get a second fully maxed one. That it does not. Oh, I overwrit the thing I needed. Fail. Seasons. Okay, let's go run 20% chasing. Let's go get our tokens. Let's go get all of our tokens. Find our daily Nisha. It must be found. Not with that team. With our daily Nisha hunting farming team. Yeah, if you had any amount more medals, it definitely would instant kill. every single time consistently. But it's still killing pretty consistently even without it. It's not too big a deal. It's not like it's going to be that much of a time loss if you occasionally don't one-shot. But it does add up a little. But it saves a lot of gems, because the next tier is like, what, 30 gems or 300 gems? Oh, thank you, Starlight. Greatly appreciated. But yeah, we'll be getting all of that up very, very soon. Soon, TM. It'll be up way earlier next week. Let's see. Just one of those really off weeks. It's one of those kind of things where you always think you have time for, and then it's like things just keep popping up. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Because it doesn't take too long to make the videos for those. The one that takes the longest is normally the weekly event video. Well, I'm going over to campaign tasks, actually pretty straightforward for the most part. Especially since Rowan meta will always be one of the teams. Like, there's never not going to be a team for it. It is pretty much always. Also, I'm still trying to find a way to get the video to be shorter, though. Last week, I felt like it was a bit too long. It was like 20-something minutes long, yet it takes like an hour to do the tasks. That should definitely be enough red for an extra turn. Fortunately, not again. We got the one, and that should be dead. So hello, Bushka, if I didn't already say hi. Welcome, welcome. I'll throw that down for now. Grab our instant kill onto that. What else we need? Grab our destroy then. And that'll be the last of the mana we need, and then we can go throw that into his last slot, and that'll be dead off the skull that we get from the cast. There we go. Give us our daily Nisha. Actually, I believe there are very few Nishas off from full metal. I think it was 3 or 4. It is very close. Not there yet, though. That's almost there. Nope. I saw the news and it's like, ooh. I was like, no. Because normally the higher rarity ones are like that. Let's see. We'll throw that down for now. Oh yeah, I sent you some of the surfboards the other day. I don't have any more, so you'd have to go to multiplayer to find the rest. Haven't really been trading in Animal Crossing lately. Haven't had the time. Though last weekend I did finally get all art. We'll be showing that for this weekend stream. Since it happened after the bug thing. So I wasn't able to show it for the stream because I did it on Sunday. But yeah, I do finally have all art. So we'll be able to show our full museum. Also have all fish. Because the thing, I didn't have time to catch it today. Plus I wanted to save it for the stream anyways. But the final fish that we need for no time travel all fish is actually catchable tomorrow. So we'll be doing that on stream. Stream will probably be closer to 4 p.m. I think. Because that's when it's actually catchable. Plus we need to wait till 7 anyways for the tournament thing. Or not the tournament, whatever it's called. The new feature that came out. The fireworks festival things. So we'll have 3 hours to kill. We'll start it probably at 4. And all the videos will be uploaded by then. For Gems of War. I'll throw that down. But yeah, for the Animal Crossing surfboard thing, I believe every island only naturally has 2 occurring. And there's like 6 total. It was catchable today. I just didn't have time to catch it today. Let's see. Plus, it would make more sense to catch it tomorrow anyways. Be more exciting. It's the last new thing we have to catch fishing-wise. I believe it's somewhat rare too, so it might actually take us like an hour to catch. Let's see. Can we get our niches? Actually, we're not on the final battle yet. It's the legendary. I always mix that up as well. Thinking that the boss battle is the final battle that you need. There's always one after. Well, not always. Obviously, if you only have 100 shards, will you get the battle after? But always in the sense that you need to do it to go get the chest after. That's match. Give us the chest. Also, I should probably kill Bistet first. I guess it doesn't really matter too much though. Chance he would actually get set up for it is very unlikely. You never know. Definitely don't want it double killing us. Because losing this battle actually does matter. Otherwise we don't get that chest loot. I could just take a skull, wasted a turn there to get mana. Nisha, go. That is not a Nisha. Do we got a Medal of Orpheus though? That is not the medal we're after, but that's progress. You built something in Animal Crossing? I still haven't decorated my island. That's a work in progress eventually. Isabel's been plucking all my flowers. And that's been giving us spells. And normally I've just been AFK the entire time, which she does doing other things I need to get done. It's been working out very well. The little flower business. Let's see, we'll take that over. Dragon's Peak Flower Corporation. Hello, Rodeo. Welcome. If anyone has any questions or anything else we want me to go over, let me know as well. Otherwise, the rest of the stream, we're just grinding out niches. Or trying to get niches. Otherwise, just token farming. I've been paying her with clothes. I would give her more bells. I gave her quite a bit of bells and some other stuff the other day. But normally just clothes from the storage houses I've been trying to clear out because she wanted more clothes. And I've been needing to clear out the storage, so win-win. And doing it slowly over time because there's no way I would do it all at once. It would take like, it would be like a 2-day long project to try to clear out every single piece of clothes from there. So I've been just doing it slowly over time. Do I want to go over a funny post on the forum in a stream? I don't know. Is it actually funny? You post some weird posts sometimes if it's one of your posts. Yes, it is possible to go months without Anisha. What's the longest we've ever gone without Anisha? I believe 150 hours of grinding is the longest I've ever gone without Anisha. Somewhere around there. It was, I think, 3 weeks? Maybe it was a little bit less than that then. But yes, it is possible to go literal months. No, they're still the same rate. They're still the same rate. You just have to be doing a lot of Explore 12 to be getting it. If you're doing a bunch of other stuff, you won't get them as often. Like, we went about 7 months without Anisha, but that was mostly because we weren't really farming within that time. But if we're doing Explore 12 for at least an hour every single day, we'd get about Anisha a week, if not more. Though even with that, I think we've gone like 2 weeks before without getting one. Even while farming every single day for a decent amount of time. Okay, we got a Metal Arachnia from the double. Very nice. Take our tribute. Give us 100 gems. Can't we go that high? We got a 12, which means a 13 tributes. No orbs after 10 weeks of campaign? What do you mean by that? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Go over this in stream. What on earth is this post? Let me see. What's this a post of? Oh, there's text in between. 34 reasons why you shouldn't explore any kingdom. I guess we could go over it. It actually does seem somewhat funny. Let's see. Let's go to it on Gems of War forum. Why is it not loading? There it goes. I spelled reasons wrong. Oh good, it still came up. So, 34 regions you shouldn't explore any kingdom. So it's going to take a second to load. Oh wait, why did it start all the way over there? Wait till the images come in. So, 34 reasons not to explore any kingdom in a joking fashion. Tina 9000 for Erdana. Very dangerous. Does lots of pew pew pew. Can quickly kill your whole team. Avoid. Actually, you mostly want to avoid it because of spell reduction. But of course, it's trying to be comedic. Megavore will literally kill your whole team with 4 times matches. If it gets lucky, yes, it technically could. Oh, Inferno King can revive 1 billion times. You have to kill him 100 of these to win. Let's see. Drowned Sailor. Yeah, anything with Empower is awful to ever have in the thing. Enjoy fighting with half your team on turn 4. Well, technically, yes, because the Deathmark could get super lucky. It very rarely does. Shegrar can, like, one-shot your whole team if actually gets the cast. It normally doesn't. The original Lord of Slaughter. Yeah, technically, it's the same Lord of Slaughter ability, just different. Except it's not Doom Skulls, which isn't as effective. This thing has that convert. This is more annoying in Delves than it is in the Explorer, though. Oh, you like being a giant toad? That's what I thought. Obsidious has stun. Stunned for days. Stun isn't as annoying for it, though. Horse Lord. There's a nice tank you got there. Would be a shame if someone moved him. He has a bunch of movement abilities, and he has actually a 50%. Any of them that have like a quick one can sometimes be annoying, but I don't know. If you're not running a triple damage burning team or something like that, it's not as bad. But normally it did take too long to get up to even be a threat. Egg Thief. 5,000 dragon eggs later. No, you can normally kill it quick enough that it doesn't get to do it. That's more so option in PvP. So you can literally like solo with Egg Thief. Queen Beatrix is infinite loop. Yeah, just go ahead and kill my entire team with 1 troop or loop. Thanks. Yep, that's pretty much her in a nutshell. Owlbear. Okay, what on earth would I say for this? Owlbear is useless. Actually, this place isn't so dangerous, but an owlbear should be way more frightening than this. Yes, it hasn't been buffed since like day 1. I think it got buffed after like a few months after launch, and it hasn't been touched since, and that's why its abilities still look so outdated, because it's based on like when the game first came out, where stats were like 10. Which is way different now, and now 2 attack reduction means nothing. Even if it's a half attack reduction, it'd still be useless. But yeah, that thing's still bad. Bat Swarm, why this one? This isn't even my final form. What? I'm at 5 health. And then it'll just go to the other one. And then it'll go to the other one. Skatey has that nice summon. Ice Storm can help you, though. If you're using, like, Rowan Quick Kill. Like, if you're doing the lower area of it. But, yeah, some of them aren't as funny. But I do like the premise of all this. But it's not as funny as I thought it would end up being. Still a nice little compilation of them, though. You guys can read them all at the link. Still a decent compilation. We'll throw that down for now. Gotta still hunt for Arnisha. I'll throw that down. And take the skull. What would you rate the post? I like the creativity of it. I just don't find it too particularly funny, though I'm not sure if it was really made to be that funny. It's more of just like a joke post related to every single kingdom. I'll take that one over. Do we need to drop here? Yes. So we'll go for that. Get a Zugoff down. Oh, did I have a skull over there that I didn't take? Oh yeah, that's something that randomly came up earlier today that I did get a good laugh out. Donald Trump's planning on banning TikTok. And now every Gen Z is like mad at him for it. It's pretty funny. Hasn't actually happened yet. Let's see. Put that down for it. Get our manas. A very good idea. Honestly, I wouldn't care less if TikTok got taken down. I've never used this single time. I'll throw that down for now. I'll take that over. I'll go for that one for now. Get the last of our mana and then destroy it all. Fortunately, no extra turn there, though. Yeah, Trump's not against companies spying on us. He just doesn't want Chinese companies spying on us, which is still hypocritical. These things like Facebook and such probably spy on you way more than TikTok does. Triple Orpheus, nice. Always interesting when you get a triple of it and then it's automatically going to give you a badge upgrade, because it has to. If you get 3 tokens, it upgrades, and that means it will always upgrade. Hello, Stridium Scats, welcome. What team did I run for Bounty? Oh, the team we ran for Bounty event was this one. Oh yeah, we didn't show it this stream, did we? But this is what we ran. It was Warwolf, Tagraki Warrior, Rift Lynx, and Dread Steed with a +2 red, +1 brown banner with a 20% mana start and 8 magic for tokens. Is what we ran with. Biggest concern is Mercy's Convert, because that can full mana of Valraven. You have to use Rift Lynx to get the Valraven to last slot, even though it's not super quick, but it's one way that you kind of have to do it. That, and make sure your starting board, you don't leave anything good for Mercy, to make sure it doesn't go into Valraven. Yes, I switched out Excavator, because Tagraki Warrior to Rift Lynx is enough damage to kill them, or at least with how much damage output I have, it's enough to kill them in both of them casting once. You can also use the Rift Lynx as an alternative for keeping you safe against Valraven. Since you might not be able to kill it quick enough, you can always move it to last slot instead. Which will put it blocked behind yellow, assuming it doesn't get replaced on the other one. In which case you just have to kill it quick. But yeah, we were able to do it flawless. We didn't lose a single Valraven, though it did cast once, so it had a chance to leave. But we were able to do it flawless. But it's definitely really high risk this week that a Valraven will escape. But we were able to do it without it, luckily. It's probably one of the harder bounty weeks. That's not saying much though. Bounties already are always pretty easy for the most part. Definitely one of the harder ones. There we go. If anyone still has any other questions, let me know. Make sure to go over them all. We'll probably go for one more chest, so not this set, but the next set will probably end out on them. And then tomorrow we'll be on at about the same time as always, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is about an hour prior to now tomorrow. Might be ever so slightly later, just because we will be doing something for Animal Crossing right beforehand, which doesn't start till 7. And I'm not sure how much of that will bleed over into the fact that we'd have to stream like an hour later. So it might be a little bit closer to 8:30, especially since I need to set up the spoilers. And now we don't have Terran's World, so I'll need to do it in a slightly different way. So actually it might be closer to 8:30 tomorrow night, given those multiple factors. Is that an Ella McGrim t-shirt? No. It's, what's his name? It's, Toothless from, How to Train Your Dragon. The Night Fury thing. There we go. It goes in the dark as well. I can't really show that effectively, though, because I would have to turn off, like, 4 lights in this room. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Where's the next 20%? I remember when Ella McGrim used to be meta. That was actually a fun meta. It's not completely useless these days, but it's so situational that you'd pretty much never bring it out. It's not that bad of attack reduction as long as you're up against similar statted enemies. But it takes so much to get going that there's just so many better options now. But it hasn't been viable for like a year and a half now. Pretty much as long as dragons haven't been meta, he hasn't been meta. Because, well, he is a dragon. Submerge really made full AoEs take a big hit. Especially when Frost Mage came out. Yeah, Shadow Dragon was my first legend when I first started. It was actually a lot more meta at the time. Because Poison, when the game first started, due to the fact that stats were like lower than 10, was very effective. But obviously as time goes on, Poison has become increasingly worse. Also, Shadow Dragon at the time didn't have the purple convert, the yellow to purple. It was just a random true damage into poison all enemies. But they used to do a lot of rebalance back in the day. like when the game started. Like for the first year or two. Now they do almost like no rebalance ever. Even this major 5.0 patch, they rebalance a total of 0 troops. Which I find kind of odd. Especially that, theoretically, we should be getting more rebalance as we keep getting more troops, not less. But they haven't done a proper rebalance patch in, like, over a year. Actually, the meta has stayed the same for about a year and a half. The biggest meta change that we had recently was when tokens and medals were added and all that. Was that, as far as actual troop rebalance, we haven't gotten anything like that for, like, properly for probably upwards of 2 years as far as something that, like, really changed things up. And 5.0 looked like it might have done a meta change. In the fact that it was going to potentially originally have affixes and stuff. However, it ended up not happening, which made it a lot more balanced, but it also made it not as big of a shift to the meta. It made it a lot less interesting as well, because now whenever you get the extra stats from those artifacts, it's like, oh, it's just a little bit extra stats. Whereas before, it would have had a lot more unique effects. Were they going to be balanced? No, not at all. But it would have been more interesting. But honestly, it's almost a good thing that they didn't go with the previous format. It was so absurdly unbalanced. Up 2 Orpheuses. Keep getting Orpheus. I feel like 90% of our drops today have been Orpheus. Which I guess isn't too bad a thing, but compared to higher rarity things that we actually want to get. Also, they're still trying to sell Orb of Ascension. I guess they'll do that all weekend. But anyways, guys, any other questions? What's a new spell or trait you would like to see? I would love to see everything to eventually have 50% mana start, as well as making Divines go from 40% back to 50%. Because that would help out a lot of troops. And other than that, as far as a spell, I'm not sure. There's a lot of things they could do with various spells. I'd rather see them rework old stuff a little bit more, though. Come on, Daily Nisha. No, I don't think we're getting our Daily Nisha today. We can't even, like, say we're not going to end the stream until we get a Nisha, because we can quite literally go 20 hours without going a Nisha. That's, like, even worse than saying we won't stop until we get a Volky. Like, yeah, that's at least a little bit more realistic. It can take longer to get a Nisha than it can to get a Volky when it's a Vault event. Log in 365 consecutive days. For what? Oh, the forum one? Oh, that's a forum achievement thing. I'm actually surprised I don't have that. I had a really long streak probably at one point, and then it just broke. I never really intentionally tried getting it. But anyways, guys, any other questions? Let me know. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow night, probably around 8:30. We'll be doing all the spoilers for next week, which we'll have to do in a slightly different way because, yeah, we don't have Terran's World anymore. It'll be the first weekend where we don't have Terran's World to go over all the spoilers, but we'll still be able to go over them. There's other alternatives to doing so. But other than that, they're not as good as Terran's World. But they'll do. But anyways, so we'll be doing that. Other than that, we'll have Animal Crossing stream probably around 4 p.m. tomorrow, because I still haven't gone over the patch that happened in Animal Crossing. So we'll need to make sure we go do that. And other than that, I will have those videos up. Gigantic soon, TM. But they will be up. They will be up. And they will be up way, way quicker next week. But yeah, this was just a really weird week for me. But we'll be hopefully back to normal going into next week. Or a little bit more back into normal. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Don't forget to finish up Bounty Hunter if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone. It's always greatly appreciated. Catch you guys soon. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything reckless. Goodbye, everyone.